Unit 8, as in pat and pet. How to make the sound.
To make ah, put your tongue low and pushed forward a little. Spread your lips slightly and keep your jaw open. For eh, close your jaw while saying ah, and you will hear the change to eh.
Exercise 1. Word repetition. Listen to these words and repeat.
Add, ham, mass, ladder, Sally, van, man, clam, sandwich, Andy, bet, 10, medal, step, Dennis, blend, lead, net, dress, Fred.
Exercise 2. Minimal pairs. Listen to the following word pairs. Repeat them, being careful to make the distinction between the two sounds.
Then, than, bet, bat, met, mat, blend, bland, end, and, Brendan, Brandon, Kent, can't, bread, Brad, guess, gas, lead, lad.
Exercise 3. Phrases. In this exercise, you will hear phrases of words that either contain the sound ah or do not. As you listen to each phrase, circle yes if you hear ah and circle no if you do not.
Number 1. John and Susan heard the bell 3 times. 2. Sarah saw Theo ring it every time. 3. Did you know Sally can stop him? 4. She thinks the boys need some restrictions. 5. I think that's a good idea. 6. I guess you've the same thoughts on the subject? 7. John spoke about having Theo see a doctor. 8. Not a bad idea, I replied to John.
Exercise 4. Minimal pair distinction. Part 1. You will hear the sentences, but only one of the italicized words will be spoken. Circle the one word which you hear.
Number 1. The boys sat their bottoms down on the curb. 2. They bought a lot of gems from the specialty shop. 3. All my friends saw me and left. 4. He was sanding some furniture when I called.
Part 2. Listen for the missing words and write them on the lines below.
Number 5. The sea captain's catch was big. 6. The Prime Minister was sad to be home. 7. The church service was a real mess. 8. The gymnast managed a 10 at the Olympics.
Exercise 5. Dictation. Listen to the sentences and write them.
Number 1. It's sad what Ed's ad said. 2. Kent can't dance because he's dense. 3. I guess the gas lacks lead. 4. Brad's bread was a bland brand. 5. But Betty's bet was on the batter.
Part 6. Questions for answers given. In this section, you will hear 5 answers. You will not hear the questions. Listen carefully to the answer, and then record the question in the space provided on your tape by using your drill button.
Number 1. No, Brad's jam was not a gem. It was a wreck. 2. Yes, Matt has met Dennis and Dan. Number 3. Neither. I don't think Fran's friends have laughed or left yet. Number 4. No, I haven't tanned for 10 hours today. Number 5. Yes, Betty has gone batty.
Tongue twisters. Say these tongue twisters out loud to practice the sound.
Number 1.
Lassie headed back to Peg and Alan for 10 apples.
Number 2.
Headley sadly said sending Sally a man was extra bad.
Number 3.
Matt never had less capital than several checks ago.
Number 4.
Rather than settling Al and Ellie's debts, Fran just laughed and left.
Number 5.
Dennis and Kent can't dance because they're dense dancers.
Number 6.
Dan's den is a sad shed back of Beck's badly built bed and breakfast.
Number 7.
Clem's clams went up Betty's back and tampered with her temper.
Number 8.
Ed's ad said track treks led lads into mass messes.
Number 9.
Ted tampered a tad in Brad's bread and jam.
Number 10.
Stan stemmed his temper tantrum and lent Landry a bank check.